Alright, this video is going to be on getting your best in slot bracers. I know it's best in slot, but pre-raid best in slot for Warlocks, Mages, probably Shadow Priests, maybe Elemental Shamans, not really 100% sure. But yeah, I just wanted to and these bracers are almost just as good as raid bracers, so I just kind of wanted to show it for the guys that might not be in a raiding guild, might not have the time to do all that, and still want to kind of be able to collect the best gear that they possibly can. I just want to show this is possible to do solo. Alright, so when you get up here, you just make this easy little jump. What you're going to want to do is wait for this pack to go by. This pack of hyenas just goes around in circles over here. Get on this, and then what we're going to want to do is right when we jump down here, we're going to aggro this mob. What we want to do is we want to have all of them grouped, so we want to do damage on this mob as fast as possible. And what they're going to do is they're going to all start running. They're going to go up this little path right here, and they're going to start coming around on this rail. And we're going to wait for them to get all the way here, jump off, and then we're going to run to this this little hill. Alright, so this is how it's done.
I need to get closer.
I'm kind of going to go over just kind of some weird pathing you have to do to get up this, and you really want to be consistent at it, or you're going to have issues doing this solo. So I'm going to kind of go a little in depth on that. What I kind of found is the easiest way to do it. Alright, so right when they get close, you jump off. Go to the right side, make sure you're not going to aggro this guy. And make sure that hyena pack that's over there to my left right now isn't over here. And then we're going to path right up this. Jump up here, and then go up here. And once we're up here, after a couple seconds, everything's going to reset. You know, when it's looking at you and it has you targeted, you know it's not reset yet, so don't jump down. Right, there it goes, everything's reset. And the first clear we're going to do is this large chunk of, you know, insects or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump down onto this little cliff spot right here, and we're going to jump basically from this spot to this spot over and over again. And what that does is it forces these all these insects and stuff to either path all the way down here to get to you here, or if you're up here, they have to go all the way around here to get to you up here. So you kind of can just dot them over and over and over again until they're all dead. These have pretty low health, so it doesn't take long at all. Alright, this is what it looks like.
This isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh, you're a Warlock, you can do that all day. But really, you can do this all day on anything. All you have to do is you can literally just control them like this while you regen mana, and just hop back and forth without letting them hit you, and just letting your mana regen. So you can do it on any class. You can do that with Flame Shock, you can do that with Chain Lightning, you can do that with Frostbolt, Arcane Explosion. Honestly, you can probably just AoE these down in 2 seconds as a mage. And another pack, we're also going to want to clear this pack, because what I found is when we're doing this boss, he does a charge, and it does knock you back, and sometimes the pathing on the knockback will kind of be a little weird, and it'll knock you like right here, and it'll aggro all this. So I found it 10 times safer and more efficient to just clear the pack and not have to worry about that happening to you. So we're basically going to do the same exact thing. One more time here. And with this whole pathing up this rock, it can be tricky. Once I clear this hyena pack, I'll kind of show you the way I found that is the most consistent, that's never let me down. It'll just kind of give you some visual cues. So when you get to this situation, you don't run up to the rock and you're like, alright, what do I do now?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
These guys do drop like greens. I mean, they don't drop the best loot. It's not really like a gold farming thing. But
I can't cast that
I mean,
yet.
it's better.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
And you can farm soul shards off all this stuff. It's high enough level that farm soul shards. You might want to make a health stone. If you're not the sacrifice spec, it gives you the health regen. You're probably gonna wanna, if you're SM ruin, you're probably gonna want that extra health stone just in case, because some of these do get a little expensive when I'm like constantly hopping up and down, just tab dotting. All right, so this next thing is gonna be these hyenas. I saw a few guides where they end up killing all the hyenas. You don't have to do all that. I kind of put everything together. I try to make my guides, I do at least 20-25 runs, and I test different ways of doing it, and I try to give the absolute best way that I can. Most efficient, time efficient way to do this stuff. Alright, so now we're on the hyenas. We're gonna literally do the same exact thing, but instead of them going like back and forth right here, I'm kind of just gonna have them going back and forth right here in front of this rock.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast.
They hit a little harder.
That spell
So you kind of gotta play this a little more safe.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Somebody, I saw somebody talking about making like tap target
That's
macros.
still recharging.
Do that if you want. I never really had an issue.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
These guys hit pretty hard, so you really want to try to take as little damage as possible. That's done.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Well, I wouldn't have fell right there, but it's
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, so now for this rock. So as you can see, like there's a lot of spots where you're like running, but you're not making anything. You can't even jump. I'll kind of show you the angle you want to take when you're doing it. So what you do, I wish this hyena wasn't here, but if you look at this rock from like bird's eye view, it basically comes down to like a one point where these two lines meet, which is like right around here. All right, you want to make sure you look at it. Like if you take this rock right here, use this as a point of reference, it's literally right in front of this rock. All right, so what you want to do is you kind of want to point yourself almost directly at that from the rock, hold forward, and you might have to go right a little and then jump up here, and that's the way to do it. It's the most consistent way, because if you go too far right, I'll show you what happens. You get here, and then you're stuck, and then you die. If you go too far left, you're stuck, you can't get up, and then you die. So you want to make sure when you're on the, you start on this rock, when you start, this farm, you want to make sure you practice for a second before you actually go into the poles, because you'll waste a lot of time if you don't have this exact jump or run down. Go up, kind of curve it right a little, and then boom. And what you can do also that I found might help a little bit is just spamming jump while you're doing it. I don't know if that actually makes you go a little faster or not, but it definitely works a little. Kind of just want to start right at that point right at it. I really wish that's how you know it despawn, because you can see the point at which both these lines kind of meet, and you want to make sure you go to the right a little bit once you get halfway, and you're good to go. Alright, so now for the boss. We're going to pretty much do the exact same thing. Alright, this is him right here. He drops the bracers. He also drops a 1% crit back. And then, you know, various other things that may or may not be as important. I'm not really 100% sure his whole loot table. But he definitely drops the best in slot bracers. So what you want to do is have him targeted. You can shoot through this log, or whatever the hell it is. So kind of like put yourself in range of him. You know, see how I'm in range for my dots? But I'm still on this rock. So I still have my reference point to where I can go up the hill. So you want to do is just dot him.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Let him get a little closer to you. And then boom, hop up. He'll hit you for like 700-ish. And he does charge you. As long as your back's up against this wall, you can jump right up. So if he charges you, you'll kind of just bounce right up like that. You'll bounce right there. So it's really a non-issue once you get your character placement down.
It's too far away.
And you get consistent
That
with it.
spell isn't ready yet.
It's just a lot easier.
I'm out of range.
Sometimes if you're too far out here, you'll get knocked over into this corner, and it kind of just makes it a little more difficult. You can recover. I'll kind of show you what happens after I kill him. I'll tell you how to recover if that does happen to you.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Because
recharging.
it's annoying, but I don't want you to think it's the end of the spell.
That spell isn't ready yet.
So we just do the same thing. Just keep dotting
It's
this
too
guy
far
over.
away.
Obviously, I'm not, going 100% try hard. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Oh boy, that wasn't good. All right, so I think I can still recover from this.
That's
Kind
still
of me showing you
recharging. I
did
can't
this on
cast
purpose, so I
that
can
yet.
show you where to go. Jump off. Wish I had a health stone. Get back to the spot. Go up. And jump right back. Quick health stone, just for
It's not ready yet. I need to get closer.
yeah. So what you want to do when you fall down there is kind of wait for him to
I'm
get
out
as
of
far as
range.
you can on the
That
ledge,
spell
where he's
isn't
basically
ready
hitting you.
yet.
I got charged there, so I mean, it was kind of like super worst case scenario. That won't always happen. Kind of just wait for him to get as close to you on the ledge as possible, kind of like the hyenas,
That's still
and then jump off,
recharging.
so he has to path all the way around while you run back up. And that's why it's super important to have that rock jump down, getting up this. Is for situations like that where like little unexpected things
I
happen
can't
where
cast that yet.
you panic,
That
you
spell
don't like
isn't ready
understand
yet.
where to go.
That's still recharging.
The drop rate for this bracers is pretty low, so so you really want to have consistent runs, and not be dying, basically. All right, so then when it comes to getting out of here, obviously I kind of had to waste my death coil for health regen there, but what you want to do instead of killing yourself to reset it, or logging out and having your friend reset instance, whatever, you can just run out, since I don't kill these things, and we kind of bypass that whole shabacle that takes way too much time, this is the best way to do it. Kind of, if you have fear, if you have any sort of CC, I mean, you could probably do it without, but this just makes it a little easier on this one mob. Just use that, and then just jump. And that's pretty much it. And then you run out of the entrance, reset, and you're good. That doesn't normally happen. You can just sit up there up top, and and everything will reset. I didn't mean to fall off. Hey, that's what happens. Yeah, you can just sit up here, and everything will reset, and then you can just run right out of the instance, and then reset the instance just like that. But hey, I'm not perfect. Mistakes happen. These are kind of little things that are going to happen to you. You just can't get frustrated over it. You gotta learn the process of understanding what you gotta do and follow it. Alright, so that's pretty much it. To get best in slot bracers for a few classes. Thanks for watching.